Are you feeling stuck in your watercolor journey? You're not alone. We've all been there, feeling like we're just not making any progress. But what if I told you there is a way that you can test your abilities so you can go from beginner to intermediate or intermediate to advanced? Today I'm sharing the roadmap to test and elevate your skills with 3 simple trials to level up your watercolor. Hey there, I'm Antonio. 3 years ago I began my own watercolor journey, and in this channel we'll be exploring watercolors together, and we'll be breaking down complex techniques into simple to follow steps. We're starting with the beginner test. This one's very easy if you're not a beginner, but if you're a beginner this might be hard. So what we're gonna do is to make a flat wash. That's the test for the beginners. If you can complete this with ease, then you are probably in the intermediate level. In the intermediate level, the test is gonna be a little bit trickier. We're gonna be doing the same thing, but you're gonna be putting all of the boxes together. There you go. That's the intermediate test. As you can see, the water and the pigment did not cross the line on any of these. Maybe a little bit here. What we want to see is that the pigments do not go from one end to the other. That means that you have good water control. Now for the advanced, we're gonna be doing the same thing, but in a continuous action. We're not gonna stop. There's the advanced test. If you want an extra challenge, if you are able to do this, try to do it in the reverse way. Try to go from dark to light. So how did it go? Are you a beginner? Are you intermediate? Are you advanced? What was the result? Let me know in the comments below. So now you're probably wondering, how do I go from being a beginner to an intermediate? Well, the clue is in the tests. Here, you just have to manage how much water and paint you have on your brush, and also being able to make a flat wash that is completely smooth. In the intermediate, you're doing the same thing as the beginner. However, you have to manage bleeding. This means that you have good control of how much water you're placing each time. If in any of these cases you're putting more water than there is on the adjacent wash, you get what is called bleeding. Now, the advanced tests is just like the intermediate. However, you add the difficulty of having it to be a smooth gradient. Now that you know where you stand, maybe you want to know if there's any struggle that you're just facing, or maybe it's 15 of the most common watercolor mistakes that everybody's making. In that video, I show you how to overcome some of those struggles, which will help you to level up your watercolor. So until next week,